couple days ago, we talked about Bill Cosby being freed from prison after the court overturned his sexual assault conviction. Well, he is already trying it. It's been reported he's considering filing a lawsuit against Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, where he was in prison. How do y'all feel about this alleged lawsuit? Or should he just like let things be and be happy he's out? What do y'all think?
I'm totally convinced that Bill Cosby is senile. Okay, your ass got away with murder. You need to go sit your ass down. Like, really, go sit down. Yes, it's messed up what they did. Yes, that DA was wrong, but baby, you was wronger. Okay, you put things in people's drinks and took their Tootsie Cat. Okay, you took these people Tootsie Cat. And now you got the nerve. Listen, I always say you're going to pay on the front end or the back end, but you're going to pay. Consider them 2 years that you did for taking all that Tootsie Cat. Just apply it to the 20 years your ass should have got for drugging them ladies and taking their Tootsie Cat. And another thing, I don't know if this is on the list. And I know y'all going to get mad at me for saying this. But Felicia Rashad need to shut her damn mouth. Okay, ooh. She need to shut her damn mouth. And y'all know we love us some Felicia Rashad. That's Auntie Felicia. We love her and Debbie Allen, and they can't do no wrong. But Felicia, if somebody would have put something in Condola cup and took her Tootsie Cat, you would have been feeling some type of damn way. Okay, yes, that DA man was wrong, but I read them papers. And in them papers, Bill Cosby admitted to unknowingly giving people them Quaaludes and taking their Tootsie Cat. And that's all on that.
Well, we do have the tweets that Felicia Rashad put out there. Let's look at that, what she said. Oh, I'm sorry, this is from Janet Hubbard. Janet said, Felicia, what are you thinking? I don't know you, but to say this was terribly wrong, everyone knew what he was doing back then. How could you not? Get your umbrella, sis. Here comes the shower. I am outraged that he has been released. He is an old ass guilty man. You know, Janet don't hold back now. She gonna speak on something. She gonna call out the BS. That's what she gonna do. What do y'all think about this? I mean, listen, I think two things are true at the same time. Yes, they messed with his case, but yes, Bill Cosby, it was a dirty little secret in the business for years. That's when he got outed by that comedian that said they all knew that he was. They called the Cosby Martini or something like that. Like they've been talking about this and whispering about this for years. And let me tell you something. Last week, Wednesday, Funky Donnie and I both talked about how we were both drugged. I have been on so many sets and around so many people in Hollywood that have talked about these people. It is common. It's a common thing to do. It's not even a big deal to them. I seen girls on the floor in the bathroom, you know, and they were hanging around certain R&B singers in boy groups. Okay, I'm so close to exposing, but I'm just not, ooh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I want to expose this Negro, but that they're just doing this because it's more fun for them to get it this way. And don't even question if someone's successful or good looking, because there's plenty of good looking people that do it as well.
Who want to lay up in some dead Tootsie Cat?
Oh, that's what my question. Hold on. My question is this: like, honestly, when you're drugging women to the point where they're passing out, how much fun is it having sex with like a dead fish, like a lame duck? Like, who gets into that? You can't put them in different positions. You can't get freaky. What do you actually get out of taking advantage of someone that's not participatory, that's not enjoying it, that can't make a moan or a noise or give it back to you? Like, what's the point?
So my understanding is that it's not physical. Rape is a crime of power. You know what I'm saying? So I think it has less to do about getting off, and it's more of a mental orgasm that I took your power.
You tricked them, you drugged them, and now they're out. Now you get to play with them. That's just weird to me. Sorry.
Well, we're rational people.
But it's that, and it's also men. It is also men that have problems getting erections, that have problems keeping an erection, that have small penises, and that don't want the pushback. I knew a guy that was so good looking and had it all going on. And people say, why would he do this? Why would he do this? And he did it to a lot of, actually, let me just go ahead and say it. It was Darren Sharper, the gorgeous, football player that we all was shocked that went to prison for doing this. And I was friends with him. I still can't believe it. But then again, I can, because one of my friends was around the group and she felt like she was drugged as well. Anyways, people do it, you guys. It for whatever reason. Men pound, they dap each other up. They think it's funny. They think it's like, they think it's sport for some of them.
I think I have to agree with Funky on this one. Bill Cosby, you got lucky. Justice was served as it relates to the injustice that was served to you on that case. But you better go somewhere and sit down, because America is still very upset with you and convinced that they're going to find a way to put you back in prison. So my opinion, he better go somewhere and sit down, or they're going to do him like they did OJ. They're going to find something until they get that man back in prison. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you guys recognize this, but did you notice all the new press releases now have Camilla's name in it, his wife? Now, I understand that you're his wife, but you need to distance yourself from this particular situation, because all this drugging of women does not look good. And you are an upstanding, beautiful woman that does many amazing things, and that doesn't need to be tainted.
But is she? If you're married to someone that had multiple women say that he done drug me, and maybe some of them are lying or just jump on the bandwagon, and you're rocking with that, are you a good woman? I have had nothing bad to say about her before, but I look at women sideways. If I'm married to someone and my man is called out by not one, not two, but 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 women, I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe 20 of those are on the bandwagon. How do you rock with that? How do you rock with a man? He not only cheated on you multiple times, but then with drugging as well, and you just smiling, holding his hand.
That's kind of awkward, because we don't know the dynamic of that marriage. I mean, she could be very religious, and through sickness and health, whatever, riches or poor, like she could be a ride or die like that. So we don't know the dynamic of her marriage. It could be an open marriage. They could have an open marriage now. So
have you ever heard of Camille Cosby getting any side D?
No, I think I definitely think with them, they come from that era.
Where you stick with your man.
Stick with your man. And on top of that, they are Black excellence personified. And I think that in her mind, she probably rationalized it by saying, this is my title, and I'm just going to rock. I'm going to be that, because that is what we are to the world. What does it look like that the Cosbys are divorced? Camille ain't pleased. She ain't happy. And you can't tell me Camille didn't have a gentleman caller while Bill was in jail. You know what I'm saying? She probably mad as hell his ass back, because he took them people Tootsie Cat, got her name all caught up in these press releases. Now she got to be a damn caretaker, because let's not pretend like Bill don't look like he need assistance wiping his ass. Okay, so that lady, he blind, he can't do nothing, he can't hunch her, he need help wiping his ass. He need round the clock care. She probably got a tip in the room and put her hand under his nose to make sure he damn breathing, or whatever the case may be. She got to lay out all type of pills and shit. Quiet as is kept. She need to give his ass them pills that he was giving them people to take their Tootsie Cat, so he can sit his ass still, prop his ass up in front of TV and watch Matlock while she be outside sipping margaritas with her man. Because you can't tell me Camille didn't get her no gentleman caller.
I hope you're right, because the thought of Bill Cosby, listen, he was funny, he had a great show, but he got them sick goldfish eyes, that get glossed over and they look blue, and you got to change the water. That means the pH level's on. I can't imagine.
Not them duckfish, not goldfish eyes. You crazy. Go to the next story, woman.
All right, let's move on. Okay.
I know she be throwing his food at him. Yeah.